much impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great.
Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Pitt Panthers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run it. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just...
There he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the one, Palmer.
Great effort by him.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Ducks. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The play-action fake. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Pitt will line up to punt it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. He's got him. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running.
Turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Ducks are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go right back to it. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Toss sweep to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this 1st half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Pitt pushing the pace.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for room, it's Jamison. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll try to get the first through the air. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking downfield on first down. Puts it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Pitt! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. It's complete on the right side. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. At the 35, he's got room. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, Obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in the hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Swings it out to the flat. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. He's got him in the flat. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start in the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Quick release by the QB. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Pitt right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Wants to throw again. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The lone back's got it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Gives it on the option. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Yeah, and when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it on the run. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Jamison. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. And here comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Still on his feet at the 45. And that one looked as if it might go. All the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. And the Panthers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
To the air on second down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Great job by the back on the option. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes a handoff. It's Jamison. Got room at the 35. Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabs it in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Finds his target down the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the fourth quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Going to swing it on second down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Past the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. defense putting points on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game.
Ready to fire from the pistol. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Right, nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What? What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Thanks to Cash. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
The give to the back. Runs through a tackle.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They bring the punter onto the field now. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. And the Ducks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Rides the back on the option, the give. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over.